The president's pick for Attorney General made the rounds on Capitol Hill today for the customary meet and greet ahead of his nomination hearing next week. Democrats are demanding the president withdraw William Barr's nomination because of Barr's criticism of Robert Mueller. But the new Senate Judiciary Committee chair, South Carolina's Lindsey Graham, says Barr told him he's committed to allowing special counsel Robert Mueller to finish his investigation. Graham also says Barr will likely be part of his committee's investigation into the alleged FISA abuses by the FBI. This, as reports say, Deputy AG Rod Rosenstein is expected to resign from his post in the coming weeks. But will he be helping Barr with the transition if and when the nominee to head the DOJ is confirmed by the Senate? Joining me now to break it all down, former CIA officer and host of the Buck Sexton Show. It is Buck Sexton. Welcome back, Buck.
Good to see you.
So William Barr is getting a lot of pushback from Democrats. They got to push back on something. If it's not some of the comments that he has made about the Mueller investigation, it's going to be about the Devil's Triangle.
Yeah, now what we've seen is that people from the Republican establishment who served without any problems in previous administrations, they're not qualified under the Trump administration, under these new Democrat rules. Look, this is all an extension of the hysteria around the Mueller probe and that it's going to end any day now because Trump is going to end it. There's no way that Trump is going to try to shut this thing down, or rather
Don't
that
you think he would have shut it down already if he were going to shut it down?
Yeah, you're not going to wait till the very last minute here. That makes absolutely no sense. I would also note that Acting Attorney General Whitaker has done nothing to slow, stymie, or in any way create obstacles for Mueller's probe.
And Rosenstein isn't overseeing it anymore since he no longer reports to an attorney general who is recused from the situation, correct?
Yeah, so look, St. Rosenstein is, for liberals, really a symbol at this point. I mean, he's somebody that is indicative of the institutionalism at the top of the DOJ that has allowed there to be this effort to continue to go after Trump without much of an honest assessment of what has gone on internally in DOJ and FBI leading up to this point. I mean, that Inspector General report that came out was laughable. It was full of bias to the FBI, and they say there's no bias, right? We know there's more of that at DOJ and FBI. We know there's more of that if people wanted to look for it.
They're obviously protecting themselves. I mean,
yeah.
Jeff Sessions was there for a week and a half, and he turned into a deep stater. It was the weirdest thing ever. It was as though he had shapeshifted into someone from a spy novel. But not like the good person, not like the sassy Jack Ryan type.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to Lindsey Graham hopefully following through on this promise to look deeper into FISA. I mean, use the Senate Judiciary Committee.
Absolutely. Don't do it just because your guy got spied on. And by the way, Carter Page still rotting in prison, correct?
Yeah, Carter Page, who speaks to the special counsel without attorneys present. I've actually spent a fair amount of time talking to Carter, and let me tell you, he's a very nice guy. But in terms of international man of mystery or guy who knows how to do all the cloak and dagger stuff, I mean, he makes Inspector Gadget look like Magnum PI or something. It just does not. There is absolutely no rational explanation for how they could have multiple FISA warrants reauthorized them. And people keep saying, well, they must have found something.
We still need more beach volleyball in the deep state. Buck, we're out of time. I thank you for everything. Come back very soon.